great. We're not going to see it.
No.
It's going to be Mundo, but damn, it would have been cool if it was Quinn.
So let's see what this all means. Going to be the Morgana Swain bot lane after, as you do with Blood Razor. Another thing I felt, as we're seeing Rom take a lot of free damage here.
Yeah, actually, he could just die as the shield has come in from the Guardian, but it doesn't matter. Jumps into the sky and then into the Death Chamber.
They do it very quickly.
Well, Lehens is moving over. Viper wants to get down here as well, as Sangyun is just going to hop over. It's been spotted. Assassin's Path could get rather here very quickly. Shadow Assault comes down as lava has been ignited. The passive is running, but Trouble Bubble gets it, and Stopwatch keeps lava alive.
Really nice turnaround by lava. A big information.
They can clear out that minion wave pretty easily. Teleport to get towards this mid lane as now Songwon. Flash already from Lava, gets himself out of the way of the Never move, and Hanwha Life, they're going to get flashed on, but there's the Lamb's Respite. Hanwha Life Esports not to be dove today, and Lehens, he could actually be in trouble here if Key can lock him down. Another teleport is Linderung. He's the one that's super far forward now. Ultimate comes down from Sword, but he's taking a lot of damage still. Songwon hops out of the way, but it's not far enough as Tarzan grabs the kill, and Lehens now with the Soul Shackles gets one stun. They haven't taken the turret. It's a double kill for the Trundle, as he's now tanking up turret. No, in fact, it's Viper, as Lehens grabs it now as
turret dive that we showed earlier.
Yep. Lava, he's getting dove on. It's another ult to come out from Rather, as this time he should... No, he can't! As they get into the Lamb's Respite, now the ults to layer on top, and the stasis once again is going to be there. Lehens grabs the kill as Rather dodges out of the way of the True Shot Barrage, but only barely. Like
another option for a bit more team utility rather than the single target utility that we usually see.
Got a whole bunch of different options.
Solo lanes, and even the Iceborne Gauntlet Ezreal isn't going to be doing too much damage to him early as somewhat.
Okay, there's not a lot of Lamb's Respite available, and that is going to be Rather picking up the kill.
Griffin, as that play is happening, Sword stays top lane, he's got a 5 CS lead,
first
and also to show your macro that it seems to take away from Griffin's strength.
Also takes away from Tarzan's strength as well, like we were talking about earlier, pathing around the jungle. Brute Force is going to get the mid lane outer turret, but that only...
The team of Griffin. They're going to use the Rift Tower mid lane. Seems a bit rude. They already got the turret.
Yep, and Shelly's also... Oh, no, not on the bottom side at the moment. He's rather looking for a target. Here's the catch onto Tarzan, though. Doesn't use the Subjugate, holds onto it. As True Shot Barrage almost takes him down. It's a lot of buttons utilized here as Sangyun has the Lamb's Respite and uses his Stopwatch. And now it could be the re-engage to come in from Griffin. Rather goes down instantly. The Zoe is going to pop him, just not quite on the same page as his team is now. Sword has the sadism running, but can they actually keep him down as Lehens goes in with the Soul Shackles and helps them not care about anything. If Rather had have gone in when that Mundo was there, very different team fight available for Griffin. So I like that you mentioned that. Yeah, finding a pick onto the jungler who's just backing in the middle of his jungle could be a problem. Lamb's Respite comes down as Viper also buying time and space for his team. Rather flashes over, finally gets the kill into Songwon, but now Hanwha Life, do they have a decent enough position? Lehens with the classic Morgana play, flashes in, gets the stuns. Not to mention the fact that he got his whole health bar back as well. But yeah, Griffin, 5 men now on this Baron, but Hanwha Life want to try and challenge. Sword can tank it for basically forever as Assassin's Path gets Rather out of this fight. Linderung very, very low as now Sword. He wants to move out and just kill the Gragas. Should be able to do so as the Baron does go down. The flash comes in. It's a beautiful Black Shield, and Sword is going to survive. The Braum dies as Key once again going to fall down, and Griffin looks like they're not even going to lose anyone unless Rather dies to this red buff, and he does so. Sangyun now. Goodness.
That was a phase rush there, I believe, that was making him just comically fast.
As well as the little cape. Gives you the movement speed when you ult.
Secret Agent Swain, 006 in this game for Viper, as Sword finds 2 people.
Yeah, is he the secret agent, though, as the sadism is down, and he was behind enemy lines? It's Owen Wilson. He's trying to take down Linderung under the turret. Lamb's Respite in the 1 versus 3. Good God.
That's why I kept saying there's no healing reduction. They can't do it. They just can't kill the super tanky Doctor. Doctor's orders says stay for as long as you want. Double kill.
Of course he is. Linderung comes down, continues hating his life. As Sword, given the fact that you're going to die basically instantly.
Why does Centerlink Kindred sound so much
that
more?
got a lot of value. Griffin couldn't find their way forward, respected the trouble bubble a lot, as now they want to try and find the fight. Viper just erupts into the ultimate. Already the Lambs of Spite does come down as Rather jumps into the backline. They move out of the circle and move into the death chamber as Griffin just diving inhibitor turrets now. Rather tanking up turrets. He knows that he's just happy to be death fodder, but he's not even going to go down. That's going to be the ace, and that's going to be the game for Griffin. Welcome back to the LCK.
Exactly what I was going to say. This is the Griffin that people have come to know and love. No more funnel. They bring out Tarzan on the Trundle into Kindred, considered a counter pick by many. He's able to outpath. They have some great moments. Lehens might win the MVP here. He was wonderful. 100% kill participation on the Morgana, and Griffin will win game one.
Yeah, beautiful stuff here as they do clean up these Nexus turrets. Nexus going to fall as well. Viper, a beautiful performance as well on the Swain. That 5 seconds of stasis certainly looked silly as Rather does the same thing.
What Griffin considered was if we took Gragas, they could take Camille. And while early game, Gragas does find that matchup. If you watch the games yesterday, Camille hits.
Yeah. Biscuit picked up as well, which is cute, as the taunt does land onto Key. Explosive damage, the flash with the pull. Flash pull was successful this time, and First Blood gonna go over to the hands of Sungyun. May have been not
scrying off could be big, as here we go.
Yep, Sword holding onto the ultimate at the moment, but does have Stand United on top of him. Chovy decides to let the Gargoyle go into the fight, gets a taunt onto one member as, oh god, Lehens able to survive as Sungyun has to go down to his stopwatch. 100 health now as Chovy getting the attention of Hanwha Life, but Griffin now on the re-engage. They're under the wrong tower as in goes Sword, flashes forward. Sungyun is going to get taken down. It's a 1-for-1 so far as top laners claim the kills. Lamb's Respite comes in, but they will get down very low, and that's exactly what Chovy wants to do, to now clean up the last kills of this fight. Tarzan trying to get a really good pillar in this fight, but I don't think he's going to be able to get there as Songwon has a black shield. They will make their way out. A 1-for-1. It's so close, and Griffin still looking for more.
It's way better than a 1-for-1. Vladimir just got 2 waves to himself the entire time. They're going to continue pushing, and Hanwha Life losing this map all around this top lane 5-man gang.
Yep, teleport is going to come in. Hanwha want to try and defend themselves as, oh god, Trouble Bubble goes down, but at least the black shield is there. Chovy doesn't have a paddle star to give this Jack.
Very intelligent flash by Tarzan to not go down as Key was trying to chase him. By this time, it's 5 members of Hanwha Life here. Under turret, they are able to take down Sungyun, whose teleport was used to get here, as you remember. No one further went down, but in the minimap we're seeing there's some fighting going on.
Yeah, Linderung's got some friends here.
Black Sheep Wall has been enacted.
enacted.
Very strange how they've been able, kind of eerie. They've been so good at being ahead of the play, but Griffin have always been just 100 gold and just to kill us. Here's Linderung.
Yep, once again, going to get taunted up. Lehens jumps in, really good stun from the hook shot, but Linderung doesn't seem to mind too much. Dodge field fantastic against the Jax as Songwon trying to dance around, does have the options here. As Sword with full health should be okay. Oh, all right. Lehens probably wouldn't have fallen down to that one. I believe it went through a few minions on its way. Did the True Shot Barrage, but Viper has had the easiest early game and an Infernal taken in a matter of moments because they got a 1-for-1 top.
You know, we finally got a new thing to coin. This is the macro yakety sacks that we've seen here. Total damage dealt here is, well, we'll hold on to the bot side.
Oh, flash. Coming in from everyone. Blast Cone means all sorts of weird things happen when the ultimatum goes down, but in the end, it's going to 0. They have never lost 0-2 so far this season, as you spoke about earlier on in this series. Going to weather this storm, take down the Ocean Drake, takes a bit of killing. 20 minutes has hit. Onto Sungyun somehow, just goes through the popcorn chickens. Not even entirely sure how it managed to work. As Key, Soul Shackles is there, but red buff was calculated from Chovy as he's now skipping around the fight. Viper not going to be in here as Griffin are still on the Baron. Beautiful taunt from Lehens, gets 3 members. They take down the Baron and even start off the fight as Sword. A lot of damage opportunity, but even has Stand United off the back end. The Shen taken down, but he saved the life of the Camille. And now Griffin still fighting for more. Chovy picks up one as Sungyun flashed on by Tarzan, who goes into the stasis as well. Cooldown's now available for Viper, who waits for it. Crimson Rush locks down the Kindred. Now Sungyun and Lava look on in horror as all waves are put. More aptly named Keystone, Pop Smithy. As this Vladimir certainly looking to try and take some more lives. 1-0 and Trouble Bubble lands. Chovy not going to be able to connect it. Black Shield there helping Lava stay alive, but that's not what you're supposed to be talking about when it comes to a Gargoyle, and he's going to get taken down very, very low. Lamb's just fight forced. The Hemoplate timing was really nice. Will explode towards the back end as Viper. Not going to have a lot of stasis left available, but still takes down Songwon in the end and gets his team 2 inhibitors at least.
They're able to take down a Viper, but they will lose those inhibitors like you mentioned, Atlas, and that's the major objective. He ends up just zoning in the backline, doesn't use cleanse at any point in that. He realized he went too far. One deserved kind of question that people will ask about Griffin. This won't necessarily convert anyone. You know, people will be happy
on this particular patch.
Griffin are just a really mysterious team. How can they be this good with...
Really good, but as a team, be incredibly good. Their reputation was all about the team fights as Linderung goes in for a stun onto Sword, but Hookshot will get him out. Lehens is going to deny a lot of these autos from Linderung, but now doesn't have the cooldown, and they couldn't figure out who they wanted to jump on. It's going to be Lehens with the shield, but that means the Linderung might have found a couple of targets. Hero's entrance means Lava's a little bit too far away after the flash, and this means the base is in shambles, and no one even dies on the side of Griffin.
This piggyback has been so glorious to watch, and now his friends are showing up.
Yeah, it was the leapfrog to come down as Viper. He's going to launch his way forward, gets a lot of his health back there as well, given his Q, and Shen able to lock down the Galio. Good lord, the Battlestar damage that's come in as Tarzan just stands himself in front of the Nexus and will deny Hanwha Life the safety of having that buffer of that one game. It's a 0-2 for the first time, and Griffin jumps straight